Hi, so today let's take a look at what are pre-writing strokes. Firstly, let's understand why it is important to learn pre-writing strokes. The first reason is it helps your child to write. So before you actually teach your child to write alphabets and numbers, it is important that you teach your child how to draw these pre-writing strokes. So once they're comfortable drawing lines and circles and triangles, they can easily write any number and alphabet neatly and more easily. And another reason you have to teach pre-writing strokes is because it will help them get a more grip on their pencils and it will help them write more neatly. These are the basic pre-writing strokes. So like you see, there's a straight line, sleeping line, circle, plus, square, slanting line, X, and a triangle. So by the age of 2 to 3, your child should be able to draw neat standing lines. And by the age of 5 and 5.5, your child should be able to draw neat triangles. So now let's take a deeper look at each of the pre-writing stroke and by when your child should actually know to write them. So these are the pre-writing strokes. So the first one is a standing line. So by the age of 2, your child should be able to imitate this standing line. And by the age of 3, it should be able to master or copy the straight line in a very neat form. This is the sleeping line. By the age of 2.5 to 3, your child should be able to draw a sleeping line. And by the age of again 2.5 and 3, it should be able to draw a clean circle. And by the age of 4 a plus, by the age of 4 it should also be able to draw a square, and somewhere by the age of 4.5 it should be able to draw a left slanting line and a right slanting line. And around the age of 5 and 5.5, it should be able to draw a neat X and a neat triangle. So this is how you should cover pre-writing strokes for your child. Now let's see. So to begin with, your child would not write very neat lines. So for example, it will write lines that are more wavy and curved like this. They just scribble around. So that is what your child should actually do. Slowly they'll get used to writing more straight and perfect lines like these. So now let's talk about how to help them draw such neat lines. For this, you can teach them by using dots. So what you have to do is draw some dots that form a standing line. Now you could ask the child to trace over these dots to form a straight line. So like these. And as the child progresses, you can actually draw two dots and ask the child to join them like these. Similarly, you can draw sleeping lines like these and ask the child to connect it, or slowly move over and draw two dots and ask the child to connect. Similarly, you can teach up curves and down curves. So let's do some up curve. So this is the up curve, which looks like a U, and down curve. So for up curve, you can draw dots like these and ask the child to trace over the dots. And for down curves, again draw dots like these and trace down like this. So if you look, most of our alphabets and numbers actually have a lot of standing lines, sleeping lines, and slanting lines. For example, if you look at A, B, L. B will have up curve and down curve also. So A, L, M, N. So all these A and these L, M, and N come with slanting and sleeping lines and standing lines. Now we have curves. So C, O, U, P, D, and B. So all of these come with curves, mainly up curve and down curves and circles. So that is why we teach our children to write pre-writing strokes. So to begin with, your child will go wavery when they draw. So something like this, or just scribble around, and mostly their circles will look like this, or they'll just draw multiple circles, or go all the way like that. So this is how children will draw. Now to get master the art of writing, what you have to do is create worksheets for them where they can actually practice writing. For example, if you want to teach standing lines, draw standing line here and draw dots in the corresponding like this. Draw a lot of dots like these. And for a sleeping line, similarly give them dots. For slanting line, again create these simple worksheets for your child, and in the beginning you can actually hold their hand and write. So again, up curve and down curves, you can draw dots like these. So now once you've done with this, what you can teach your child is to join the dots. Like for example, join all these dots like this. Okay, I did a down curve here, so you'll have to draw an up curve and things. So this is how you give them a practice. Now, if you want to actually teach your child to write alphabets, what you have to do is, so for example, if you want to teach them ABCDs, you could guide them again by using dots. So here could do things like this. So you can create red dots like these and create dots.